Okay, this video is about, is it safe to take taxis in Thailand? So let's start with all the different means of public transportation. So first thing would be overnight buses that go from Bangkok to somewhere, or somewhere to Bangkok, or somewhere to somewhere. No, don't take them. Please don't take them. The number of accidents, like horrible accidents, is just way too high. I don't have stats. I just know that I see it in the newspaper, online news. And when we had newspapers, oh my God, all the time. Like, how do you flip an entire bus over? Or roll it. I don't know. Taxi. Bus drivers are typically on crystal meth to stay awake, or they think they need it to stay awake all night. And so judgment is not right. Sometimes they fall asleep anyway after being up for days. Anyway, I took these overnight buses about 5 times early on when I first got here. When I first arrived, out of 5 times we hit 3 dogs in the middle of the night. Three separate trips. But I mean, that's not a reason not to take them, but just sad, right? Bus drivers don't slow down. They just go plow right over them. You feel a bump, very small bump, really, considering how big the dogs were. They were all big dogs. Anyway, my friend was riding an overnight bus. They hit an elephant. Believe it or not, they hit an elephant. Another one hit another bus hit a cow. One of those big cows. The real problem is when it rains at all and they take a curve too fast and just slide off the road and flip the bus. I haven't taken those since back then. That was 17 years ago. Haven't taken them. Just refuse. Another one I refuse to take is the white vans or the silver vans. Absolutely refuse. Too many drivers on crystal meth. Too many drivers don't give a shit and drive at the absolute maximum their van can go. And they take the road, like from here to Phuket we did one time. They take the road as if it's a racetrack. You have a clue by looking at the back of the van to see if there's race stickers. These guys, I don't know. These are passenger vans taking tourist places. They have racing stickers on the back of their vans. Now, what the hell does that tell you? And if they see another van, they'll race with it. You're in the van trying to get somewhere. These idiots are racing each other. It's outrageously stupid. Why there's not a crackdown, I don't understand. There's not a crackdown on anything driving, okay? That's why. There's just not. There's no police involvement in anything. There's no. They just could give a shit. That's why. Local buses that go between cities, like say they go between Krabi and Trong or something, and they go in daytime, probably okay. I've never had a problem with those. They drive slow enough. They drive. They have many stops, so they're awake. It's easier to stay awake when you're stopping a lot of times. You're in traffic. They have short trips, so it's not usually a problem. I very rarely see any news about any of those buses flipping or something. So daytime buses between cities that aren't too far away, probably okay. What else do we have? Songtaos. So these are trucks in which they have benches in the back, facing each other. People face each other. Then the truck goes that way. Those are usually okay. Again, they're stopping all the time. They're just in the city or within a small rotation. So they're going like 20, 30 kilometers at the most, probably. We have one that goes from Ao Nang, the beach, all the way to the airport. That's usually okay. So yeah, those are fine. What about taxi cars? Like in Bangkok, Chiang Mai, some of the islands. I think here I've seen it a couple times. I don't know if they came from Bangkok or what. We don't have many here. In Krabi. Usually fine. I find the worst ones are in Bangkok and they're driving too damn fast. Well, that's a cool bird. They're driving too fast, and they don't really care that you want them to slow down. Here's the thing about taking public transportation here. You can get on you can get in a van. You can ask everybody on the van, anybody really in a hurry today? Everybody's like, no, let's just get there safe, right? I'm like, let's get there safe, right? In Thai. And so the van driver doesn't listen at all. He thinks he's got some kind of deadline. He busts his ass. They just don't give a shit. That's the real answer. These white vans, the silver vans, they just don't give a shit. They do whatever the F they want. And if anybody dies, they really don't. I don't know. The mentality here is of these drivers, absolute nutcases for the most part. Not the most part, but plenty of them. What is in my eyeball? What's next? Motorbike taxis. Usually okay. I've had problems in Bangkok just going too fast. I'm like, cha-cha, slowly, what the fuck's the rush? Nobody needs to die just for me to get to Central Mall. Come on. And also Tuk Tuks. So Tuk Tuks, the 2 wheels in the back, 1 wheel in the front. It's like a motorbike, it's some kind of contraption. You sit 2 people in the back. Those I've seen more people on crystal meth driving than probably anything else. I don't know why that is. I really don't know why that is. I don't know why. I guess you could be whacked out of your mind and still drive the thing. Probably. It's not that expensive. If they crash it, they're not that worried about it. Motorbike, you can't be whacked out of your mind because you got to balance, and it's too dangerous maybe. Tuk Tuk though, you're pretty well balanced, and you can just drive like an absolute F-tard and be all right for the most part. I've had to get off of a couple of those Tuk Tuks in Bangkok. Just guys were on meth and just driving like, wah! Flying off the bridges, going through bumps like this. I'm hitting my head on the ceiling. I'm just like, dude, stop. Let me the F off of here. You don't say you're retarded or something, but come on. That's all. Typically, I like to rent a motorbike wherever I go. I don't want to take a taxi anywhere for any reason. But of course, like you go to Bangkok, you got to take a taxi into town, then rent a motorbike or something. If I can avoid it at all, I do. I suggest that you do. But typically the yellow tags or the pink taxis, whatever they are, the Bangkok taxis are probably okay. Sometimes you have to take them, right? I have a neighbor over here. It's just always noise in Thailand, always. I guess I'm a little salty because I did this whole damn video before I just ran up the hill, this mountain. And just before I ran up the mountain, I did the video, and it was perfect. And I realized I have it on camera instead of video, so I just shot one picture of myself and then talked to myself for 20 minutes. All right. Anyway, I'm done. I'm exhausted, and I need to go find some pizza. It's going to rain, too. I got to go quick. And I'm looking at my knee. I banged my knee on a rock today, and it's black and blue. That's not good. All right. Hope this helps somebody. Cheers.